In this video, we're going to look at audio beats and markers added in MagicQ version 1930 onwards. So if we have a look in our timeline window in the software, there's a new View Markers button added to the window. When you select it, it changes your soft buttons around the timeline window. In our timeline window, I've already set an audio track and I've got cues and timecode tracks already set up in the window. Once I've hit this View Markers button on your A encoder, there's a Generate button for audio beats. If I select it, you can now see it will go ahead and analyze the audio track that I've got in my timeline. And once that's completed, we'll automatically add my beats and bars in that beats grid over my audio file, as you can see generated now. I can now use this to line up items in my cue stack or my timecode track events across this beat grid. We've also added marker sets in this version, and you've got two types of marker sets. You've got marker sets which are related to the specific playback and marker sets that follow the audio file around, and we'll look at the differences between the both of these. So if I hit add a set to the stack, it's relating only to that particular cue stack. If I add one to the audio file, we'll follow the audio file around if I use that audio file across multiple different cue stacks. So I've added one of each, and if you want to name either one of them, of course it's the set button as normal. So I can hit set and give it a name and then click on the file and would rename it. And to add in your marker sections, you've got either section or unique markers. So you click on the set that you'd like to add the marker to, hit add section marker, and adds your first marker. To move your markers around, you click on the triangle and use your encoder here to move the marker around. So if I want to now add another marker, which is maybe my verse, I would hit here, add another section marker, gives me another marker, and I can drag that up to the end of my verse over here. To name your marker sections, use the set button and click on the triangle here again. Again, give it a name, set and select, and this is now labeled up that section. When you add section markers, always adds it to the end of your current marker set. So if I hit now to add another section, we'll add it again to the end. Okay, that could be my chorus section here, and I can rename it appropriately. We also have unique markers which can be added anywhere along that particular set. So if I add a unique marker here, and I can go and just drag that around here. That could be special hits or something that I want to highlight for me to know when things are in my track. And of course, again, they're named in the same way with the set button to name that section here. So these audio section markers follow the audio file around. On cue stack or playback 8 here, I've created another set of cues, and if I go in and choose the same audio file in the audio DJ tab here that I used in the other playback, so this file here, open up my timeline, you'll see that these audio section markers have followed through and come into this particular playback. Now if I go back to the original playback here and add some cue stack markers, so if I just add a couple across the top here and go back to my other playback, you'll see these don't follow. So the cue stack markers stay specifically in that cue stack, the audio ones follow the audio track around wherever they're used in your show. So both of these are added in 1930, which is available for download now.